hold on, I'm gonna have to crouch. Hey, is that there? So college, if you're watching this, so sorry for not writing down and keeping track. Right, this is going to be regarded as my reflective journal for my flipbook idea thing, purely because I haven't wrote anything about it and I'm probably going to forget and it will just bore me, so hopefully I can do it in video form and it will be good. I know college will accept it. So basically we had to create a flipbook. And we learned about, you know, persistence of vision and everything that, how the eye perceives these images, still images but moving. And so I was racking my brain. This should have been in about a few months ago, not gonna lie. We started learning about it back in September. It was currently 10th of December, so what, 3 months late? Anyway, so I was thinking for ages, I tried drawing and everything. I can't draw, so that kind of went out the window. And I tried to even draw a stick man just walking or a ball. I couldn't, not to the standard I liked. So I was like, should I cheat because my brother's really good at art? I was going to get him to draw it, but he had his own stuff and he refused to because apparently he wouldn't because I wouldn't pay him. The youth of today, huh? Anyway. So, I've been racking my brain again and again using images, thinking of everything. I have multiple images of, had this idea of two people shoot at each other and stuff, but I couldn't work it to make it look natural. And then I'm like racking my brain. And then like last week I had a creative block where I just couldn't think of anything to do whatsoever. So I thought, I'm not going to do any work until I have an idea. And then oddly enough, I just, you know, watching YouTube and that. And then I had a drink. Yeah, I was drinking a Monster. And then I suddenly thought, hold on, I could make this into an idea, an advertisement. So I literally, while I was drinking, like, looking like a right weirdo, like moving it and like seeing how it looked. And I thought it looked good, so I thought, you know, let's make an advertisement. As well as I've been watching this guy on YouTube called Daniel Swift. I'm not going to try and even like complete to say his last name because I'll probably butcher it. But yeah, he does like advertisement style stuff, but it's honestly really good. And that kind of, because I think the other day I watched a drink, like him advertisement for a drink, I can't remember what, but his style is amazing. I highly recommend him. But yeah, so I tried doing that. So I took all the pictures first time. Yeah, I did it on my desk in front of my TV. Well, when it came to editing them and cutting them out in Photoshop, it was too dark, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. So I realised, oh my god, I'm going to have to take the photos all again and do it in the correct lighting. So I did it on my kitchen table. Kind of not the best lighting, but at least it's brighter so I could cut them properly and make it look good. So I did that and then I edited it. It's taken me bloody ages. I've been doing... Yeah, it's taken me bloody ages. I've been like hours and hours. It's not hard, it's just using muscle memory. Like I've more or less the same thing. I repeatedly have about 50 images to edit and a bit more because I had to include others just. But it's basically it's doing the same stuff 50 times but moved like into the object, moved to a different location because I had to use the object selection tool and then the quick selection, like where you kind of mark over it. Which I learned actually trying out for the first flipbook. I like figured out how to use and everything. Like they're shooting each other one, which actually luckily came in handy. And then the quick selection where you have to mark over it. My big challenge, however, was because I wanted to be perfect, so the lines are all straight. But it's a bit hard because it's a bit fiddly. But then I keep on coming to this realisation after each photo that, well, it doesn't need to be perfect. It's like a second. You know, it will only be on screen for a second and it will go so quick that people wouldn't even realise, really. And it still looks good, like from angle. I zoom in and you can see like the edges like sticking out and everything. Like, so I have to teach myself that it doesn't need to be perfect. But yeah, hopefully I'll learn. Yeah, right now I'm like halfway through it. No, actually, I'm about 2/3 of the way through it, and I've got to the point where I'm holding the drinks can. I'm like about to drink in the shop, and you know, and it's so much easier because when I was only doing the can in the hand, I had to mark out the can, but it wouldn't be perfect. When my whole body turns up, for some reason, it nearly does it perfect, just a few bits, so it's so much quicker and easier. And that's my final stuff. I'm probably going to include a few more because it's right now on just a plain blue background and stuff, but I'm not sure what yet. Yeah, I'll include what it looked like previously and then what it looked like after, like the image individually. Yeah, so college, if you're watching this final thing, I'm pretty sure I said everything that it needed to be said and that I'd write, but just in voice because yes, I'm gonna forget if I write it down, and this is gonna be straight in my head, like, yeah. So sorry for not keeping track. I know for most of my stuff, just not this for some reason, probably because I couldn't think of anything. But yeah, anyway, thanks and goodbye. Right, so I finally finished everything. It was about 50 photos. I had to edit 60 layers, and if you can't tell by my face, I am just so relieved, and I'm just so happy. Now I can actually work on my own stuff. I enjoyed it and I think it looks good. It's literally 15 seconds. It took me hours and hours and days, probably like a day's worth of work for 15 seconds. So I hope it looks good because I think it does. And yeah, but it was probably the most frustrating thing I've ever done. Like, it wasn't hard at all. It just constantly going over doing the same stuff to the point where I didn't even need to think about doing it. And then for some reason, when I was like putting it all into the timeline, because it's like set as a GIF kind of thing, while I was doing that, it just moved a lot of the images like to the side, so I had to basically go through each layer, about 60 odd, and readjust the images. And then once I finally did that, which was annoying, when I finally did that, I had trouble knowing how to export it because I wasn't doing it right, so I had to watch a quick tutorial on how to, and yeah, I'm just happy it's done now.